Alright guys, today we're going to be tying one of my favorite little bait fish patterns. And if you count the eyes, it's only 4 materials. So let's get started. This is going to be tied on a Gamakatsu SL12S short, size 2. The first thing we're going to do is I've got 2 pairs of feathers, hackle feathers, and we're going to align all 4 of them to where they're going towards each other, not away from each other. Make a nice flat little feather. Slide this over just a little so we can get the whole thing in the frame. Yeah, it's better. Okay. So then, I've never been good at putting 2 on each side, so I just tie them all 4 down on top at the same time. Cut off the excess. Clean that up just a bit. Doesn't really matter because you're tying over it anyways. Nice little tail there. Okay. Next, take about a 2-inch piece of 3-inch craft fur brush, whatever color you want. Today I'm doing a chartreuse and tan color pattern. So if you want to measure out your craft fur brush, it's about 1/4 of a stick. And then hackle pliers makes this easier. Palmer it forward. I usually get about 6-7 wraps depending on how full the brush is. And take your little snips, cut off that piece, mash it down, wrap over it, pick out your fibers. Like so, and then I like to wrap back over it just a few wraps, give myself a little more space up front. Then comes the tan part. You can use tan, any color tan brush. Today I'm using a tan and chartreuse tarantula brush. Then move your thread all the way up to the eye. Pull everything back and palmer all the way up to the eye. I like to pack these kind of tight, gives it a nice dense head, helps it push water. And we are going to be trimming this just a little bit after we glue the eyes on. So we got about 6 or 7 wraps there. Go ahead and secure that front. And here I just like to helicopter this off. Pull that off. Pick out your fibers. Get out any of those trapped fibers. back. Build up a little nose. And try not to knock down your camera. And then whip finish. I'm using mono thread. So then when you take a little bit of super glue on the end of your bodkin, put it on the nose. Once that soaks into that mono thread, it'll all melt together and create one big block of mono. And it will not come untied. Or at least I've never had it happen. So now we got that brushed out. Now it's time for the eyes. We're going to go with the 7mm living eyes in ice color. As soon as I find where I set them. They fell on the floor. And this is my favorite super glue for gluing eyes on. So, I like to lay mine kind of flat when I do this. I feel like I get less super glue on my fingers when I do. Hold that down for a few seconds, let it soak all the way into the mono thread that's underneath, and then it really locks itself down. Eye number 2. Then I like to fluff it out, pull all the long fibers back, and give it a haircut. And that gives you your basic shape of your head, and then I like to come in and round this front out. Get off there. And there you have it. Nice little bait fish pattern. Great for everything from largemouth bass, snook, tarpon, juvie tarpon. I've caught just about everything on that fly. Tie some up and get out there and catch some. Also, check out Worldwide Fly Works. Follow some of their videos or follow their YouTube page.